Hey YouTube, it's me again. So this technically is my third video that I've posted. I had a couple issues with my last videos and I didn't post them, but I am back. And today I'm not really talking about fashion or hair. I will go over quickly my new hairstyle change because I did change it drastically. I was rocking the cute little red and black fro, but my birthday weekend came up and I wanted something new. I was wearing a different kind of dress. I didn't feel like the fro would really accentuate the best. So this is actually a wig. It's a lace front wig. Okay. Now I got her in a local beauty supply, but you can actually get this wig at Elevated Styles for a lot less of a price point. Her name is Megan. And she's pretty, right? She's pretty. She just gives me a whole nother look. But anyways, what I'm gonna talk about today, and forgive my camera, I'm really working on getting another one. This one's horrible. But what I'm gonna talk about today is my plus size journey and just what being plus size has meant to me and how it's impacted my life, good and bad. Because it has been a roller coaster ride for me. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. So basically, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and I've been getting inspired by a lot of girls, and just kind of like their stand on what society thinks being plus size is, and what it does, and everything about it. Society thinks that they know everything about being fat, but I don't see any of those people doing those reports being fat, being plus size, being thick, being large, whatever you want to call it. So basically my plus size journey started day one. I was a healthy baby, very chunky. I grew up in a home where my mom was a gorgeous plus size woman, very popular woman. My parents are divorced, so I saw her dating, very attractive guys, white, black, pretty much no limit to the piece she could pull. So I didn't grow up, especially being really young, thinking that being big was negative. It wasn't negative to me, not in my life. So I never had that stereotype. I like to joke and say that you know how girls that are skinny, they have this disease where they look in the mirror and they see a fat girl, even though they're very thin. It's called body dysmorphic disorder, something like that. So I have the opposite. I'm a big girl who looks in the mirror and sees myself. So that was me. Through school I was very popular, dated quite a few guys. I never felt limited by being plus size, and I see a lot of hurt and a lot of pain in this industry, this plus size world. It's just girls being torn down, being broken down. And don't get me wrong, I am not saying at all that I've never felt uncomfortable about being this big. I have, as I grew up and became an adult, and even later in my high school career, I did realize that there was some things being said behind my back and that were being thought about me. And most of the time, it was more so about the fact that I have a lazy eye, not really the fact that I was fat. I had a confidence, and I cannot state how much confidence is key. It really is. It's, 50%, 75% of the battle. Just believing in yourself, looking at you and knowing that you're beautiful. Because you are. Beauty is in all different shapes and sizes. I don't have just the plus size battle. I have a lazy eye, which is, a lot less severe than having a life-altering disease. But with this world being so appearance sake, it's very weird to people. It's very awkward when I'm speaking to someone and I know I'm speaking to them and it's clear that I'm speaking to them, and they'll still be like, "Are you looking at me?" That used to really hurt my feelings. I used to always wear my hair to a swoop because of it. I was really uncomfortable in that difference for me. And that's been something that I've had to overcome. But, that's another journey of mine that I have to go through. Every day is a journey. Every day, whether it's your skin color, your hair type, your everything. Every day is a journey. And if you do not come armed with a confidence that cannot be shaken, people will try to tear you down. But you know what? Fuck those people. At the end of the day, you have to deal with you and your feelings, not them. At the end of the day, those words, they bounce off of you. They're not stuck to you, okay? They don't mean shit. They really don't. They really, really don't. And I just want to get that across, It's painful, the stuff that people say. They don't realize how much words mean. And I'm not trying to take any weight from the fact that, words can hurt, because they really, really can. They really, really can. They can stay with you. There's some things that people have said to me that have stayed with me all my life, or some things that people have done to me that have stayed with me all my life. And, I have a child now. My son is going to be 2 next month. And sometimes the things that people have said to me alter the way that I raise my son, or the things that I try and instill in my son. And one thing that I will definitely try to instill in him is that women are women, women are beautiful, and they should be respected, whether they are the thinnest of the thin or the fattest of the fat. Be a respectable gentleman. Be a respectable black man. That's how I'm raising my son. I've seen a lot of negative things from men. In this plus size industry, a lot of plus size girls, you can go on the internet for a site that pertains to just a bigger woman, a BBW site, but it's a sexual thing. It's not always just I'm dating and I like a thicker woman. It's I want to fuck a thicker woman. It's a feat, it's a goal, it's a notch on my belt that I want to do before I die, but it's not a relationship thing. That was a really that was one of those things that just tripped me out. Finding out that, when you go on these sites, it's not men that really want to date you, it's men that want a sexual conquest with you. As plus size women, we feel like we are very limited to our choices in men, and I'm going to be the first to tell you, you don't have to be limited in anything. You don't have to be limited in your home, in your finances, in your job, in your relationships, in your sex life, in what you can do. You don't have to be limited. The world is your oyster. Crack it open, dive in. It's just, it's really sad to me when I see women say, I don't have choices, or I don't feel like I'm ever going to find someone to love me for me. And you will. It may take longer, because some men are very surface. It's just the shell. It takes longer to break a man down and get to the inside and see what he's really about. But do not settle until you know what he really is about. Don't give yourself to someone before you know that they can make a commitment to you. If there's a man that you are digging and he doesn't like you because of this, because of the physical, because of the stretch marks, because of the cellulite, because of the jiggle, jiggle, wiggle, wiggle, it's not the man for you. And as cut and dry as that sounds, it's the truth. It really is. It is the motherfucking truth. Move on. It's gonna hurt. Again, I am not being blind to the fact that that's fucking hard to do. I'm not. But you have to do it. I'm not gonna settle. Not for less. I may settle into the couch, but I'm not gonna settle for less. Not in a man, not in a lifetime partner, not in a future father for my children. I'm just not. And neither should you. It's all about how you perceive yourself. Again, you start with that confidence. You know what? Fucking fake it till you make it. Even if you don't believe that you're beautiful now, keep telling yourself that every day that you wake up. Positive affirmation is everything. Okay? Affirm it. I'm beautiful. I'm sexy. I'm a goddess. I'm a fucking goddess. You know, you are too. You know, say that every day. Empower yourself every day, and it will speak itself into existence. Just trust me, you know. It's never too late in life to make this like empowering change. And, you know, especially for little girls that I see, little thick girls, little chocolate girls that are, you know, kind of lost right now, like a little awkward right now. I wish that I had someone saying the things that I'm saying when I was going through those times in my life where I wasn't feeling so good about myself, which really was just recently. Like, let me tell you, it was just recently, but I'm not going to go back to that. Like, this is who I am, this is who I want to be. You know, whatever it takes to get you on that path of being the best you that you can be, whatever it takes, whether it's, you know, to lose a little bit of weight, which is fine, you know, which is fine if you're a bigger girl. You want to lose a little bit of weight or you want to lose a lot of weight. That's going to make you feel good about you. Do the fucking thing. Like, do it. Okay, so whether it's weight, whether it's moving, whether it's ditching, you know, the boyfriend you got who's dragging you down, whether it's a fucking pair of shoes, whether it's a wig, whether it's lipstick, earrings, it doesn't matter. Like, do it for you. Put yourself first. For so long after I had my son and after I got married, felt like I had to bury myself in being a wife and a mother. And I'm glad that I did, because it made me a really good wife and mother. But I completely lost myself. I lost everything that made me me. And I'm just now getting it back, and I cannot tell you how good it feels to like look in my closet and see that not just clothes, that I'm taking care of myself and I'm doing for myself and I'm loving myself. And it's impacted those other relationships. You know, with my son, I'm happier. With my husband, I'm sexier. I'm looking better. He's really liking it too. You know, it's just benefiting everything. And I don't want people to think that I'm so fucking substantial that I'm like, oh, I have clothes, I have a better life. It's not the clothes. It's not the material. It's what it represents. You know, if one thing that I say can touch somebody from this video, whether you're a plus size woman, whether you're a black woman, whether you're a wife, whether you're a mother, because those are fucking big pieces of me too, you know, I feel like I've done something. That's it. That's my that's my rant. So I'm going to be trying to make more videos, more frequently, do some more fashion, and I did a couple hauls, but again, they didn't work out, so might just do like a big collective thing. I'm going to be doing everything. I'm going to be talking about everything, and I'm going to be empowering women who are like me, or women who, you know, just have like a similar struggle, or just any fucking struggle. It doesn't have to be a woman, it could be a man, you know. You got to find a way to get through it, and I'm going to fucking get through it. Whether to drag myself through it or not, like, I'm going to do it. Alright, you guys, I'll see you next video. Bye.